This is the story of how the government's own informant built a nationwide cybercrime network, how investigators uncovered the truth, and how one overlooked detail exposed the most damaging insider deception the U.S. had ever seen. His name is Albert Gonzalez, and this quiet space will become the foundation for one of the most damaging cybercrime operations in American history. He spends hours in front of a computer because, for him, the internet is not a distraction. By 17, he's already involved in basic intrusions, probing unsecured networks, scraping data, copying card numbers, and experimenting with identity theft techniques. Albert believes he's untouchable because he's behind a keyboard, hidden behind usernames and encrypted channels. Not as a criminal they've cornered, but as someone knowledgeable enough to assist them. Become a paid informant. But beneath the agreement, another motive forms, one that investigators fail to notice. As an informant, Albert gains more than freedom. He sees investigative methods, internal communication patterns, and law enforcement blind spots. His role as an informant becomes the perfect cover, and he begins to see an opportunity no hacker before him has had. He will use the government's protection to commit larger crimes than he ever attempted alone. At this point in his life, he is a government-paid informant. But he's also becoming something else, a calculating architect of what will become the largest retail data breach in American history. What he doesn't understand yet is that the decisions he makes in Miami will put him on a collision course with the same agents who helped him avoid prison. This is where his double life begins. The government sees him as a partner, but Albert sees himself as invisible. The next part of the story is where he starts building the network, the tools, and the confidence that will allow him to steal from Fortune 500 companies without anyone noticing. Not even the people signing his checks. They believed he was reformed. That belief was the first major mistake in a long sequence that would follow. He instructs them on vulnerabilities inside retail networks, vulnerabilities he is actively exploiting. He receives government paychecks while simultaneously draining Fortune 500 companies. They believe he is helping them dismantle the same communities he secretly oversees. He is hacking the people responsible for catching him. Inside federal offices, Albert is still regarded as a key informant. His handlers are unaware that the criminal they are hunting, the one responsible for the unprecedented rise in retail data breaches, is sitting in their meetings every week.